Nobody talks about how confusing filmmaking and photography actually is until you're sitting there looking at your footage or your photos and wondering to yourself, am I just not good enough? Now, for the last while, I've been telling people to just pick up the camera and go film it. But what I didn't realize is that's the part where most people actually quit. 1 minute your footage could be too dark, or it's overexposed, or the lighting is wrong, or you're out of focus, or you're shooting in log and it's just all flat and you're overexposed, whether it's ISO, aperture, shutter speed, white balance, color grading, editing. It can feel very confusing, and I think I can help you with this. I spent days recently trying to film one single video because I just couldn't get it right. Either it was the wrong settings turned on my camera, it was slightly out of focus, or the lighting was wrong. And I remember just sitting there thinking to myself, maybe I'm just not cut out for this. And the toughest part for me about filmmaking and photography is feeling like everybody else understands it, except you. And nobody talks about that. I've been properly on this filmmaking journey now for about 2 months, and it genuinely hasn't been what I expected. Don't get me wrong, I love picking up my camera, going film, being creative and making videos. But when it came to actually understanding everything, I was completely lost. Like, I was watching tutorial after tutorial on YouTube every single day, listening to people and trying to understand what they were saying, but somehow still feeling more confused. Maybe I just wasn't watching the right videos, or maybe there was just nobody explaining it in a way that made sense to beginners. And that's when I realized something. The problem isn't actually that filmmaking or photography is impossible. It's mainly for people who didn't go to college and now want to do this as a career. You're literally dropped in the deep end trying to figure it all out. And that's where most people quit. So I've got an idea. I'm now going full-time with YouTube, content creation, and my business. And instead of hiding and pretending that I figured everything out, I want to just show you everything. The mistakes, the bad shoots, the wrong camera settings, the good, bad, and the ugly. Like, for example, take Matt Armstrong. He is a car YouTube mechanic who buys crash damaged supercars and brings them back to life. But he shows you the good, bad, the ugly. Like, not every video has a solution or is a happy ending. You know, he showcases everything. It might be a different channel, but it's the same principle. I've just upgraded everything in my studio, and I mean everything. New camera, new lenses, new lighting equipment, everything is brand new, and I have to figure it out. So I want to bring you along on that journey and show you all the frustrating parts and how I figure it out, or maybe that I don't figure it out, and bring you along for that entire journey. And I want to document everything. So from now on, I'm starting from scratch. Every shoot I go on, every mistake I make, every wrong camera setting, I am bringing you lot along for the entire journey. The good, bad, and the ugly. Not as somebody who has mastered filmmaking or portrait photography, but as someone who is learning it in real time. And if you're somebody that's in this industry and you have a solution to any of the problems that I may face, please let me know in the comments. I will read them, I will try it, I will learn it, and I will make a video about it. As you all know by now, if you've watched my videos, I want to capture my life in the most cinematic way I possibly can. And I want to make it easier for you to do the same. Because you're not bad at filmmaking or photography. You're just at the part that nobody shows. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's free, it costs you nothing. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026, so if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. We've got new videos dropping every single Thursday at 6 p.m. So I'll see you next week for another video, and let the journey begin.